tonight's Halloween, and it's the end of the pumpkin beer season. So I'm going to review a totally different type of beer tonight. This is the Hebrew, the chosen beer. This is Bittersweet Lenny's R.I.P.A. from the Shmaltz Brewing Company. And here's a better look at the label. This is quite an interesting beer, and it's dedicated to the memory of the comic Lenny Bruce, who was a very important comic, very hip comic. He died in the 1960s, very controversial guy, who also influenced a lot of later comics. Okay, this is 10% ABV, and also it's a double India Pale Ale with rye malt, so it should be very, very interesting. Let's see how it smells. Yeah, so you get a little plum already. And it's recommended tulip glass to drink this. Okay, very, very fine, oh, I would say a dark tea color. And beautiful plum. I'm getting something else in here. I'm not sure what it is, but it's definitely an excellent plum. And this is very, very, this is pretty bitter. Or I shouldn't say bitter, I should say it's very hoppy. It has a very unusual blend of being very, very hoppy, and at the same time there's some fruit in it. It's an unusual type of double IPA. Let's try a little more. Now as it's warming up, of course I'm getting more plum. And the mouthfeel is very, very, very smooth on this. Okay. Now, I'm going to let this warm up just a little more, and I'll be back in a few minutes to give you my final thoughts on this. See how things are. It's at a very good temperature. It's about 53, 54. Okay, it's much smoother. There's still a real, very intense hoppiness to this, and a slight alcohol finish to it. So it's an extraordinary rye IPA. It's a double IPA. It's quite it's different than many other IPAs I've had. It has its own special character. Now, I've had it a few times before, and what I didn't notice before was the alcoholic finish in it. But and before I noticed more of a plum taste. So it just depends on the temperature of the beer. Perhaps I think I had it maybe a little colder before. So to sum it up, this beer is really worth trying, and it's an excellent beer. It's very, very different, and I would give it a solid 90, and being in line with Beer Advocate. And so, until the next time, life is too short to drink bad beer. L'chaim.